Hey guys, welcome to my illustrations. So for this video we're going to be drawing the Red Hulk. So before we continue this, if you're interested in this Marvel project that I'm undertaking, then I'd highly recommend you subscribe to the channel. Every month I'm drawing at least 11 characters. Some months I'm going to fall behind a little bit, but for the most part we're going to be sticking to 11 characters a month. At the end of this, I'll be releasing a piece that's sort of a tribute to the whole Marvel thing. So we're going to be having over 80 characters over this one piece. So like I said, if you want to see that and you want to see this piece come together, definitely hit that subscribe button so you get to see each character as I draw it. Okay, so for this video we're going to be drawing the Red Hulk. Now initially I was planning to do just the standard Bruce Banner Hulk, the big green Incredible Hulk. When I started to draw it, I realized the pose, the look, it's really suited the Red Hulk a little bit more. So I've changed it up a little bit. So this is going to be the Red Hulk. Really the only difference is the coloring, but for the most part it was just the pose, the face especially. I thought it looked more like it would suit the Red Hulk as opposed to the Incredible Hulk. So anyway, we're going to get into the time lapse right now, and I'm going to go through my entire thought process as I was drawing this piece. Initially, this drawing was going to be the Incredible Hulk. Now, I started off with a game plan of just drawing the Hulk, making him look as menacing as possible, and that'll be it. Now the problems I encountered was actually getting the hand that's reaching forward to look right. Now you can see here I'm drawing this on my standard size, which is an A3 piece of paper. For some reason I couldn't get the composition of the piece right. It kept not fitting. So I ended up scrapping this and actually moving to a bigger sheet of paper, which is actually double the size. I needed something bigger to work with. I wanted to make sure I captured everything, so I decided in the end to draw him a bit bigger. Now here you can see I've moved to the bigger piece of paper, and this piece went through quite a number of changes. Like I said, this was going to initially be the Incredible Hulk. This was going to be the Bruce Banner Hulk, the green classic Hulk. Once I started working on the head, my plan sort of changed a little bit. In my head there's a very specific way the Hulk's got to look, and I'm very fussy with, what I like in terms of, artists drawing the Hulk. I think there's a really specific way he needs to look, and so when I was drawing this version of the Hulk, I just didn't think it looked how he should look, and I ended up deciding on changing it to make this guy the Red Hulk. So this is now Thunderbolt Ross. So instead of being Bruce Banner, this is just now the Red Hulk, which I think was a better choice to make. I mean, the Red Hulk is more of a background character to this piece. He doesn't need to be up front like Bruce Banner needs to be. So that's fine. There's a really specific way the face of the Hulk needs to look, in my opinion, and the face that I drew, I just don't think I captured that likeness enough. So I thought it would suit the Red Hulk a little bit better, and I didn't give him the sort of square haircut that he has in some of the comics, just depending on who draws him. I'm not so fussy with that. I'm not too connected to the character to really care about the specifics of how he should look, but I thought this looks a lot more convincing as the Red Hulk as opposed to the Bruce Banner Incredible Hulk. So that was the thought process there. Apart from that, there's not much of a difference between drawing the two characters. I was contemplating when I did the Red Hulk to give him the guns and the more militaristic look, but I don't know. I think the cool thing about the Hulks in general to me is they are normal people that morph into these big Hulks, and this version of the Red Hulk that has the guns and stuff, from what I can tell, he seems like he's never actually in a human form. He's constantly the Hulk form, which I don't really like that idea. I think it's cooler if he's a normal person who loses control and morphs into the Hulk. That's just what I like. I mean, everyone's got their own preference, but yeah. So for this piece, I thought it would look a lot better if he looks like a raging just beast that's lost control. So he has the ripped pants still and all of that kind of stuff. I actually decided very early on into drawing this piece as well that it was gonna be the Red Hulk. Pretty much as soon as I started drawing the head and noticed how it was turning out, I decided, yeah, okay, this is the Red Hulk. So through the rest of this whole time, I had the mindset that this is going to be the Red Hulk. So when I think Red Hulk, I think a little bit more ripped than the standard Green Hulk. I'm not sure why. I think maybe because, you know, Thunderbolt Ross is like a, you know, he's a soldier. He's from the military. I think he's going to be a bit more fit, a little bit more buff than what Bruce Banner would look like. So when he hulks out and turns into this huge thing, that's just going to be intensified. And I think the Hulk himself, the Incredible Hulk, needs to still be really mean and really strong and buff, but this guy is just that on steroids. So in the final piece, the Red Hulk's actually going to appear a bit bigger than the Incredible Hulk. Alright, enough talk about the different Hulks. This piece here, just quick challenges and stuff I faced, basically the same as most of the time. It's the hands and the feet. You've seen the amount of times that I have to try and redraw the big hand reaching forward. You know, that's sort of a prominent issue for me, trying to come up with, you know, best looks for the hands and stuff. But ultimately, I'm not going to say I was completely happy with how this came out, but it was good enough. I did almost give him a massive pot belly, and I didn't even realize how it was going. I tried to show the pecs being pretty big, but it ended up looking like he just had a gut hanging down. I partly blame that on the reference that I was using, because I'm going to be completely honest, the pose that I got, I was really relying on this reference piece that I got, and I'm not going to talk about the artist or anything, but I just think the anatomy in that piece, looking at it, it was bad. And, you know, I'm not going to, you know, mention the artist or anything. If you find the piece, you can form your own opinion, but and I'm not making myself seem any better or anything, but the reference that I was using was less than amazing, and that really taught me that you can't rely too heavily on the reference. The details of the piece itself, so the facial construction, all of the details and all of that kind of stuff, it's me. I didn't copy the style of the reference that I used, because it's an art style that I'm not really a fan of, but the pose was what I liked, and this was exactly what I wanted when I started to draw the Hulk. So anyway, that's really it, guys. In the end, fairly happy with how it came out. Like I always say, it could have been better, but I think this works a lot better as the Red Hulk than it does as Bruce Banner. There it is, guys. There is the final Red Hulk. Now, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Could have been a little bit better in the face, I think, but for the most part, I think this looks quite decent. It captured the look that I wanted to capture for the Red Hulk. I drew the face pretty early on, and from then I decided it's going to be the Red Hulk, so everything I sort of exaggerated a little bit more. In my head, he's a little bit bigger than the Hulk. That's what I wanted to go with, so that's what it ended up turning out to be. This character I don't know much about, so it was sort of hard to give much of a backstory on him and all of that kind of stuff, but really for the most part, the colour is what's going to set this off. Like most of these pieces, I'm going to have him obviously coloured red, and the eyes are going to be a little bit flaming, just to show that really intense rage that's associated with the Red Hulk. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, drop a like and leave a comment below. It would really inspire me to continue to create content like this. If you want to see more, you can hit that subscribe button. If you want to see some more behind the scenes stuff, you can check out my daily vlog channel. It would also mean a lot to me if you would check out my Patreon. Over there you're going to find access to exclusive rewards and updates, and it would really mean a lot to me if you could support me there. Also, you can check out the links in the video description to my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. There you're going to see pretty much daily updates on all the things that I'm working on, so you definitely want to check that out. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.